Good evening, everybody, and welcome along to Inside Line Racing. And today we are round number 17 in Suzuka for the Japanese Grand Prix. This is ILR4. Suzuka, a track which is 5.8 kilometers, 3.6 miles. First held in 1963. Historically, it has been one of the last races of the season. It's been a title decider in 13 occasions, one of which was Damon Hill's championship win in 1996. So, pretty darn amazing, I've got to say, from Damon Hill. And like last week's track, all the races in the hybrid era in the Japanese Grand Prix is won by a Mercedes. So I wonder if a Mercedes is going to replicate that tonight. We'll have to wait and see. I'm Jess. I'll be your commentator tonight. No Mr. Evil Dragon tonight, but you've still got me anyway. Don't you worry, there is still going to be an ILR4 stream, and I will keep you guys entertained as much as possible as well. Chill Drive, I believe, is serving a quality ban. That's why he has retired. So he is starting from the back of the grid. I think Chopper's got a quality ban as well, or he might have binned it on his lap. Not entirely sure. But hey ho. Now it's going to be an interesting thing to the race as well, because race-wise you're going to be dry for most of it, and then towards the end of the race it's going to rain. So it may not be a one-stop, but we will have to find out, and the drivers need to give it their all, get a bit of gut feeling. Now, Japan is actually the first time I commentated in ILR. That was in ILR Xbox actually. That was last season, and it just brings back a lot of memories. And Cam K is about to cross the line. He's going through the tough 130R. And they're going through the last curve at the moment. What lap time are you going to set? A 130.3. We're just at 129.1. That is not a bad lap time. I didn't get a chance to see the lap times for ILR 5 or 6 yet, but they were pretty close. But I could imagine the top tier is going to be even closer on Sunday night. So we will just have to find out on that one and see how it goes. And Mr. Sky, 128.4, he's got it in there. Right, let's see who else is on a lap at the moment. Now, Japan is also a track where Senna and Prost famously collided. And I can't remember which corner it was, actually. People are saying good lap times after lap times. It's great to see we've got almost a full grid tonight. One person is missing, but... And it's also nice we got Mr. Stim back on the grid tonight, which is good to see. He is racing on the keyboard, I believe, tonight. So I wonder how he's going to do there. Now, Niels has gone into the pit, so probably that is his lap time invalidated. So, hey ho about that. And I think quite a lot of people are going to the pits, actually. Conditions are probably a lot difficult than some of these guys thought. And that's a good thing for these guys. Because in some of these guys it's a fan favourite, for some of these guys it is not a fan favourite. I wonder what you like about Japan in this beautiful circuit. And it's Skylo. I think he's on the soft tyres. Now, speaking of the tyres used for today, it is going to be the red super softs, the yellow softs, and the pink, no, the white mediums. Why did I say white mediums? That is absolutely crazy, but hey ho. And, but hey ho about that. So you've really got to be very committed to this track, because there's some very tight corners, some really uphill ones as well. It's coming up to the potential championship battle pretty soon. The championship at ILR4 is still pretty close. I would like to congratulate Blizzard from ILR1 for winning the ILR1 championship last time about in Russia for ILR1. But obviously there's still both championships to be decided for ILR4. Scudio has just gone P9 in the soft. I think one of the fastest guys on the soft. No, Verstappen is the fastest guy on the soft. Now, where is Mr. Stim? Mr. Stim is in the pit. Now, Roberto is on the super soft now. He's about to approach 130R pretty soon as well in the McLaren. It's going to be very tight to get some straight line speed in that McLaren engine, but he's on his lap at the moment, so you're about to be going on his in lap. Well, not his in lap, his flying lap. And let's just go and follow Roberto around this beautiful circuit. Now, braking just before, not braking, just keeping it very tight throughout the S section. Fourth gear, you're going to be very straight here. You're going to go right, and then you're going to go a very long left around the S section. You need to be very careful to spin it, and he spun it, and he's hit his front wing, and, well, his big wing was wearing by the looks of things, and, yeah, let's see if I can follow someone else on board who is about to go on a lap. I think Verstappen was still in a similar position now. Verstappen going towards Spoons now. Keeping it very, very tight across the apex now. Very important you get it right. Very, very straight. Long hairpin. Coming up, and then really, really tight 130R coming up soon. And then this is a very tight coming up the Casio Triangle. I don't know why it's called the Casio Triangle, it just is. And Verstappen has gone into the pit. Okay, I'm having really bad luck here tonight on deciding which guys are on a lap. So, how about that? And it's quite hard to think about it, actually. Really hard to get your head around it. This guy Fair Winston's still in pole with Warlock. He was reserved on the Haas last week. He's actually reserving for the Mercedes as I do believe Joe. We've got a race ban, I think, or he might not make it. I think he's either got one of the two, but I have heard he has got a race ban. So that is why he's not here tonight. And then if you guys been watching the liveries earlier on this morning with the Haas, I actually like it. It is not a bad livery from them. I like the nice gold. It kind of reminds me of Inside Line Racing, hint, hint. And it is pretty cool, so I love it. Love it, love it, love it. And I'm just seeing some close battles. Oh, Curly has retired, and he's not happy with that. And Mr. Sky looking to make sure that he returns the Williams to his former glory, and hopefully he can be one of those drivers who can do that. Maybe he is looking quite strong on his lap, actually, unless he goes to the pits. No, he doesn't. What lap time does he set? Does he improve? Yes, he does. He improves by 0.2 per second across that final lap. He's still got around about 7 minutes of qualifying to go. So all the potential to get a good lap in. Still a few people though that could potentially beat him, and quite some more people as well. So very, very interesting. As Warlock has just gone fastest, our pole sitter from last week. Could he be our pole sitter this week? A 128.0. We could see people go to the 127s, but it is overcast, so it's very important that you get your laps in because the availability might not improve. I do see a little hint of sun, though. I might be wrong. It might just be me losing my mind, but hey ho, it might just be yeah, losing my marbles. So there's been a lot of Japanese Grand Prix moments over the years. Michael Schumacher has won the most wins, actually, in Japan with 6 wins. So, 6 wins to his name. Pretty good going. And I think Warlock's on his in lap right now. Let's see if we can follow. Oh! Niccolo has just spun it into the gravel. That was the same place that Roberto lost it earlier on. It was a very tight S section, I've got to say. You lose sometimes in the S section, you lose a bit of grip on it. It's just quite hard. Always said quite hard. So... But hey-ho. As I think he's going to the pits now. Nope, it looks like he's retiring. Yes, he's retiring the car. And he's not going to set a lap time. Verstappen was around about 4 tenths faster on that first sector. So he's chosen to go on the set of softs. Now kissing that left-hand curve right now. He's just passed sector 1 actually. So the yellow flag on sector 1 is not really going to affect him. A little bit of a lock-up in that middle part of sector 2, that's not going to help him that much. He's got to be careful, I've got to say. Skidio's gone faster, so lap times are starting to improve. So I strongly recommend that these drivers pit when going out when they can. Richards just retired. Oh, I think he spun. I think Verstappen did all he can to try and avoid that. But to be honest, it is quite difficult. So, hey-ho. So already 5 or 6 people out of qualifying. Well, not including the 2 ones that got quali bans. Verstappen has just set past his lap. It was looking faster. 1:27.8. So, very good from the Renault driver. Don't forget, he is full-time now. He has been full-time for quite a while, and he's looking to get some really good results for the rest of the season. So we would wish him the best of luck for that. And Skilo was around about 2 tenths down that lap. No, I won't be following him. Right. Jay Carty's on the lap though, I think. So let's see what he can do in the Haas. Now his teammate is back. Mr. Sim hasn't set a lap time yet, but it is invalidated and he's on the keyboard, so it is quite difficult. Now Jay Carty just passing sector 2. The sun is about to go brighter and brighter. You can see from the visibility when you go on board with these guys. So the track is definitely getting hotter and hotter. And more grip pretty soon as well. I want to get hotter and hotter as well. It's very important that they need to manage their tyres effectively as well. And that's what these guys are going to be able to do. Now, I've been trying to find the standings for ILR4, so I will check the standings for you. And it is quite close in the championship, to be fair. It is, you know, Jay Carter just going into the pit. Oh, what did I just do? Wasn't meant to do that. There we go. I pressed the PlayStation button by accident. Wasn't meant to do that. But anyway. Right. Warlock is on an outlap at the moment. There we go. So, we have got 5 rounds to go of this season. In total, there's 125 points to play with. And pretty much the top 9 are still with a chance, but only the top 9, they got to win the next few races. But to be honest, the top 3 are still winning a good chance. Chill Drive, Ritson and Huberto. Now, Ritson has had much better results than Huberto. Huberto really needs to step it up if he wants to stay in this championship fight. So I wonder how that's going to play out for the McLaren driver. So we are going to keep our eyes crossed about that. And as we got Ferrari also of Carmez right behind on their lap as well. No, Warlock's slowing down, but let's just follow Carmez. He's going for the 130R. The really tight curve coming up right now. It is a long right-hander. Going to get the power very early on here. 6th gear, 7th gear, 8th gear, what lap time? It is 1.4 seconds better. I think it might have been invalidated, they're not entirely sure. 129.5. Looks like he's going to go on another one because we have just about a minute to go before qualifying ends. So qualifying position, to be honest, is pretty much crucial around the circuit. And I wonder how these guys are going to do coping track-wise. Cam K, I think, might do quite well here as well. He just improved by 9.6 tenths. And pretty much everyone in the top 5 is out on circuit. Skidio's gone quite fast. He's set in a little bit as well. Oh no, he's binned it. I did a commentator's curse there. I do apologise, but yes, he's binned it in the wall. Like I said, it's a very common corner to be caught out, but like I said, it is the S section, and with tire temperatures, you really can't overestimate that. Underestimate that, I mean. So, someone just sent a picture on Twitter with a picture of a crash in a corner that a lot of people took out tonight, actually, in qualifying. So, to be honest, it is accurate. Very, very accurate, to be fair. Verstappen's on the first one. The checkered flag has fallen. Mr. Sky is P3. He can't improve. Warlock can't improve. Roberto, where is Roberto now? He's just passed set to 2. Ritson. Quite common. So Verstappen will be one on the first lot to cross the line, I think, going through the S section. They're pretty close together. So he's probably going to get better track position. Who's your bets, guys? Who you think is going to get pole? Still your last chance to get those in. Don't forget, there is ILR3 happening at the same time, so make sure you do check those out as well. Oh, we got a McLaren has lost. I think it was Ritson. He was going into the pits. Verstappen's gone fast again. He improved by 1/10. Now, where is Roberto right now on circuit? He is quite close. It's going to be very, very tight. What lap time? 1:28.0. He's 4th. I don't think anyone can improve. I think that's it. It's in the pit. So, your pole man for the Japanese Grand Prix tonight is Verstappen. So, a massive well done to him. He has been looking pretty fast all weekend, so I wonder if he's going to be dominant for the race. And he was pretty happy to be that, to be honest with you. Now, so a few people have got a bit of lag spikes in this lobby. Only a few people, they're not a lot, so that is why we're carrying on. But here we go. Verstappen on par with Skidio, the Brazilian, in P2. Mr. Sky in P3. Roberto Mancini in 4th. Warlock in 5th. Ritson in P6. Rich in P7. Carmez in P8. Cam K in P9. And Goli rounds up your top 10. And we've got Ryan Berry, Nicolo, Jay Carty, and Rye Racer. Mr. Stim, unfortunately, did not set a lap time there. And we've had a few quali bans as well. So they'll be starting on towards the back as well. So we'd like to wish them the best of luck for that. Now, like I said earlier on, the weather conditions are interchangeable. It is going to rain towards the end, but you never know. It probably will rain at the end when we're just about to finish. So it might be not much point in pitting. You never know with these circumstances on how it's going to pay off for these drivers. Now, my laptop just come unplugged. So, there we go. I don't know what happened there, but I just don't want my battery to be dead towards the end of the race. So, that's why I usually charge it. But anyway, my thoughts. Verstappen is on pole at the moment, but We still got Skideo. Oh, we got disqualification from the... Yeah, we got disqualification from the formation lap already. So, that was RoboJeep. Don't know what happened there. Maybe he stalled ever so slightly, but very, very tight, I've got to admit. So, by the way, apologies if my audio keeps cutting off, if my stuff keeps unplugging, but I think I fixed it. But anyway, let's look at the tyre strategy for these drivers. So, let's have a quick look here in a moment. So, let me just do that. So, oh, Nicolo's just got disqualified as well. Right, so, tyres. Everybody on the top 10 has started on super softs. With Ryan Berry, Nicolo, Jay Carty, Y Racer, Chill Drive, Mr. Stim on the set of the soft compound tyres. So it will be interesting to see how that plays out and how that works for these guys. It'll be interesting to see how this plays out and how it works. But you never know. Who are you hoping for to win this race? He had a Renault under me, apparently, RoboJeep. That's why he got disqualified. Okay. GG game. GG. But anyway, the guys are running up for the formation lap. We're about to get underway soon as the last cars are about to go on the grid. So, here we go then, ladies and gentlemen. The lights are about to come on. 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And it is lights out, and away we go for the Japanese Grand Prix. Verstappen didn't have the best of starts, actually. Mr. Sky managed to cover it, and we also got Skylo, and then side by side Verstappen is lost in dangerous ground. We got Williams that spun into turn 1. Holy moly, there's carnage already on the opening lap. A few damage on the front wing already. Nils is at the back, which means Skideo is managing to get a position as well. Quite a lot of carnage already this opening lap. I know I've said that before, but Ritson is breaking up some ground as well. Ryan Racing Carmed's not doing well as well. My oh my, absolutely crazy stuff. But Verstappen dropped it. Skideo had one of the best starts I have seen it in a while, actually. And so these guys in the Twitter chat saying don't take it to turn 1 and don't take it violently into turn 1, but some of these guys managed to do that. But anyway, Mr. Stim is losing a bit of time out of everybody else, so that's unfortunate. And Carmed, Y-Race looks like he's got a bit of damage, I think. Oh, not a lot. He's managing to go through a little bit unscathed. But Verstappen is trying to close up. There's also a battle between the 130R between RoboJeep and Jay Carty. They're side by side, almost touching wheels. And we got Jay Carty and Weinberry. Apologies. Going through the long curve now. Jay Carty's going to get some slipstream, so probably he's going to have advantage. Oh, there was almost a bit of touching. They've got to be careful. It's a long straight going into turn 1 right now, so very important you get it right. And Jay Carty does that. He's up into P11, but meanwhile, Coley's up into P9, so he's gaining ground as well. Nicolo has been another one that's gained a disadvantage. He's off into the pits. And I think he's going to go onto a set of medium, which I think is going to go on to the end of the race, I think. So very unfortunate. But look at Cody, though. Cody's found a little bit more ground on Rich right now. Oh, Mr. Stim's out. Mr. Stim is out of the race. Didn't see what happened, unfortunately. But He was right at the back anyway, so unfortunately I couldn't really catch the battle in time, but never know. We got a yellow flag again. Oh, it's Chopper. Chopper spun. He's left. It looks like the first bit of approaching sector 2, the start of sector 2. Nicolo has spun it as well towards the S. It's all chaos. Skillio's almost lost it as well. We got Verstappen and Warlock gaining advantage. They're like, oh, Skillio's making a mistake. This may be my chance to try and catch up to them, and that's what they're doing. Verstappen's trying to make a move into turn 1. Warlock's even closer. Probably I'm going to get a best move of these guys from Warlock, I think, in terms of the others, in terms of this leading battle. We don't see that leading battle from some of these guys that much, so it's good to see. And I think we've got Coley. Coley's out as well. Let's see about Coley. Let me go back to the leading bunch in a minute, but no, I couldn't see what happened there because Y-Race is in the pit, and so is Robo G. Literally, I can't see. And Cody is after session, so unfortunately I didn't quite see what happened there, but oh wow. So we lost 2 people this race. I did say Japan would have quite a few retirements. I wasn't expecting it to be this amount of retirements this early on, so this might be the signs of things to come, I don't know. So who's going to gain advantage here? Verstappen. Very, very tight here. Clipping that right curb. Full momentum and speed around here. You're going to get full power going towards the start finish straight. DRS is now enabled. Going into 8th gear, going at 203 miles an hour. If you don't go that speed, then you will just lose time over him. Chill Driver's got a time penalty, but Chill Driver's up into last place, up into 9th. So, what a good start from him. As they're around about similar laps, which is decent, and still hogging that curb, very important if you do. Verstappen is close to Skillio, but Warlock is close into Verstappen now. Probably even closer. And look at Huberto right behind as well. So could we see a train forming up with these guys? I probably think so. Well, on lap 4, anything can happen. I didn't check with some of these guys about when the pit stop strategy is, but it's probably going to be the same as Belgium. Belgium's roughly around about a similar lap time, but obviously Japan is a lot less shorter. And in terms of race length, I think. Well, no, Belgium's 21 laps, I think. My bad. My apologies. I thought it was 27, but yeah, Japan's 27 as well, so. Hey, about that. Oh, Verstappen's going into the pit, so he's going on for his pit stop. He's gone for a set of mediums. Now, he's dropped it a little bit. So it might have been his scheduled pit stop, or it might be for a front wing change. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and find out on that one. So that means Skidlock and Warlock are trying to catch up. But look at Jay Carthy on Rich though. He's already found the speed. He's going to get DRS in the next activation zone. I nearly said the activation zone there. That would have been a disaster. But I still see someone side by side. That's Cam and Huberto. Cam makes his way past Huberto quite well, actually. We've also got Chill Drive and Rich as well. So Chill Drive is having a tasty fight. They've almost got pushed in the grass. That's not what you're meant to do, mate, around spoons, I've got to say. But Chill Drive still manages to hold on. have we got 3 cars side by side around here. It's going to be a potential point going towards 130R, and being that Nicolo pitting again. Nicolo's having a lot of doubt. He's struggling a lot with the track tonight. I wonder when he's going to get his first points. He hasn't got any points at all this season. Roberto's got a 5-second stop go for speeding in the pit lane, but Chill Drive and Mr. Sky side by side. Chill Drive gets the better line. Yes, he does. He's in P3. We've got Warlock, Roberto, and Ritson in the pits right now. So yes, it is time for scheduled pit stops. Ooh. Maybe they're pitting right now because they know that the rain is coming, and they know they can stretch the tyres to around about that. Oh, and Nicolo's retired. Not really a surprise, to be honest with you, but hey ho. But then these guys want to stretch it to around about that 20, 23, and then the rain will come. And once the rain comes, then they can pit onto winters, and they'll go on a 2-stop. So some of these guys are hoping it will rain roughly about then, but we shall find out. And we're getting at the moment a nice view, a nice helicopter shot of the circuit. One of my favourite on this game is I think we've got a ghosted car, and it's a Mercedes. I think that's Warlock. That might no, actually no, that's Warlock. No, it's Chopper. Oh yeah, I remember Chopper leaving ages ago. Mr. Sky and Rich side by side. Mr. Sky almost got pushed off again. Just past 130R. I think that's where the situation happened. And people also got to watch Dunlop as well around this track. Now, Mr. Sky in the pit. Skideo and Childriver and Cam K still yet to pit now. I wonder if some of these guys at the top 5 who haven't yet to pit, I wonder if these guys will know if the rain is coming, because maybe some people might have not checked what the weather it is going to be like. They might have checked something different. You never know. And Carme's just saying the fastest lap of the session at 132.5. So he is going very fast actually. I won't be surprised if he catches up to Ritson soon. Ritson's falling behind in there, but obviously he will recover, as well as some of the guys at the bottom still yet to pit from 7th downwards. So in the moment, Stappen is your net lead, but Skilio could potentially make that cut work, and so can Chill Drive. Now, Cody just made an apology to Carmeds in the chat. Obviously, Carmeds is still racing, but hopefully they could accept the apologies for the race. Oh, a bit of a lock up from Cam K by the sounds of things. Lockups are really common around this circuit. Late lunge from Rich, but he's made it work. Oh no! Cam K's in the gravel. So I think he's lost a little bit of a time in his tyres. I think he's struggling. He has been on those tyres for 7 laps now, so they are starting to struggle, and you got to be careful because some of these guys might have a puncture. So they just got to be made more aware. Ryan Berry's in the pits now as well in the other Sauber. I think there's one Sauber missing tonight. I think that's what we're missing. I think Farbird's missing, or whoever is in the other Sauber, that's who they're missing anyway. So Jay Carty, he's on those soft tyres, so he can stretch out a little bit more, and possibly this could be an advantage between him and Rich, because Rich's tyres is starting to get really old, and wait a minute, I don't know why I said really old in the most weirdest way possible. Really, I'm not even kidding. Now, Jay Carty taking a very good line there. I think one of them might have bricked braked just a little bit early there. But Skillio's dropped it. Skillio's in the pits right now, so he's going for his pit stop. So is Rich and Camcase. That's put Childrive in the lead of this race on track at the moment. So as Childrive's already pulling away. Let's see actually. Roberto's in 7th. So he's got ahead of some people in the pits. With Sky, Rich, Ritson. But don't forget, some people did pit earlier on, so that's probably why. That is probably why. So we'll just have to find out what happens for the rest of this race. In terms of strategy, will it change towards the end? Quite a few people actually are starting to get lapped as well, so if they're not careful then they're going to lose a bit of ground. But usually they are okay, so as all 3 tyres are used at the moment in terms of when they're starting on. Quite a lot of people on the mediums. If I was them, I would go on the mediums if I know it's going to rain. Because they last longer, and the hardest tyre is the best tyre to be on when it starts to rain, but not settle as much. So some drivers may have made a little bit of a mistake, but again, we have to find out. And just also let us know in the chat, has any of these guys got the strategy right? Now, ILR3 I've been watching briefly, and they've got similar conditions as well as us. So it might have been same server, I don't know. Oh, and Rye Race has got a time penalty. So how unfortunate it is for him to get that deficit that he doesn't need right now. We got the 2 Ferrari-powered teams fighting for position. As Carmen has just gone into the gravel again. I swear, a lot of these tyres are in the gravel this weekend, because I see a little bit. I won't be surprised if I see a little bit of gravel on their tyres. Just tell you the truth. But yet again, due to the tyre temperatures being a really big thing on F1 2018, some corners that they may afford to take it flat out in F1 2017, sometimes they can't due to the fact that the tyres get really hot that easily. Now, Jay Carty in the pits. Now, he's changed his front wing, so he must have got a little bit of damage somehow. That looks like a bit of a long pit stop there. Roberto's now 1 second behind Niels in the other Renault. We've also got a few speeding penalties as well, so I wonder if some of these people do forget to change their pit speed limiter. That is usually the case. Looks like Mr. Sky has got his first penalty of the session. Not where he would like to be, I must admit, but hey ho. And Roberto finding some ground at the moment, but Jay Carty and Ritson. Jay Carty's ghosted. No, well, someone was ghosted anyway. I didn't see who ghosted it. Ritson just got past the Mercedes of Chopper. Apologies that I keep yawning, but hey ho, as Alberto managed to find his way past Niels. There's quite a lot of battles to keep track on actually, and since I can't commentating on my own, it's quite difficult. And Carl Meds has just left the session. So his race is pretty much over. Unless he can afford to recover. No, he's DNF'd anyway, I didn't see that. So that is our 4th retirement. But still ahead of Chopin. So I wonder how this game works for this thing, but hey, how about that? Roberto's still gaining some dangerous ground. Chill drives about 5 tenths behind Niels now. I wonder if Niels can take the pressure of being in front of the championship leader. Niels giving a little bit of space to Chill Drive, but Chill Drive decided not to take it a little bit too easy. Will this situation pay dividends in the end? Only time will tell, as Chill Drive's going through the long 130R. He's almost there, you can taste it. He's got 7th gear, they're side by side now going through the long curve. Who's going to get the better entry this time? Looks like both of them are quite equal entry, but Chill Drive getting a much better run towards that start-finish straight. That is probably why he got that move done. So well done to these guys. Jay Carty just set the fastest lap of the race as well. So quite close pace I've seen, especially between the top 12. I think the top 12 is what we could watch out for throughout the rest of this race. You never know. Or we may watch another person, as Ryan Berry's got another 3-second time penalty. Around about lap 22 and lap 23, because I checked by myself and it looked like Chill Drive was doing another move, but that was lapping one of the Toro Rossos. It was Ryan Race or Mr. Robo-G, I couldn't quite tell who, so. Meanwhile, the battle for the lead has changed. And Warlock has taken it. I did miss it because I was following another battle, but these two going through the very tight S entry. Now, the very tight right. Warlock braking a bit early, but not much early. Got too important to brake at the right time, because otherwise you can lose it and go into the gravel and you lose your front wing. And that's not the best situation to go things. Second, Ciclo, not that far behind either. This is going to get really feisty in ILR4. And I hope you guys are here to watch it, of course. Warlock knows where Verstappen is going, but I wonder if he knows that Skillio is right behind them. Have they checked their mirrors quite close enough? We're on the closing stages. Nils is 2 tenths behind this guy now. So I wonder what he's going to do there at this point. Now I'm going to go get my glasses. Get the beautiful glasses on. There we go. That is much better, because otherwise I won't be is. So, and you wouldn't want that for you. So yeah, we're definitely halfway now. We've got almost 10 laps to go. Roberto getting another penalty. Maybe he might have lost a chance for him to get that podium. But there might be a chance well missed, to be honest. Oh, chill driving Roberto. They were side by side going through spoons. Chill drivers sweet past Roberto. I nearly said chill drivers went past chill drive, but no. I don't really want to say that. Another chance to be 130 on that long curve. Who's going to get advantage this time? Roberto gets it, but can chill drive get the switchback? Looks like chill drive might do, you know. He looks like he's going to take he's trying to take the right hand side, but he may be forced to take the left hand, which he does. I predicted quite rightly here that they make that move. Roberto holds on. Chill drive needs to work a little bit harder. And he seems to be a little bit more good in terms of race pace at this moment. Nice to see that 10 of you are still watching the stream. Hello. I hope you all are having a good evening, watching your favourite drivers battle it to the end. And very good to see us. Roberto side by side again. Chill drive getting that very nice line into turn 7 or 8. Probably a much better line that helped him, but Roberto switches lines, and so does chill drive actually. Which person is going to make it work? It is going to be tight. But these guys do know that also there is also the threat of rain on the horizon. So we've got to watch really carefully to see if we can have any drops of rain. Well, we will have drops of rain. Question of when. As Roberto tries again with chill drive. And Lap's car was almost going to take in any action, but probably that wasn't going to help with that. Morlock getting a time penalty. Verstappen I don't think has any, but again I will check the penalties. Chill drive getting a penalty as well for corner cutting. 3 seconds. I think the harshest penalty I've seen people get around this track is 10 seconds. I mean, come on, like, that is crazy right now. I swear J Carter got another time penalty for being in the pit lane, and it was a second stop, but he's only been on the tyres for 6 laps, so didn't quite see what happened with that car. But the flags are not going to probably help the two leading battles because they have to slow down as well. Chill drive on the right hand side of his screen, now on the centre now. Roberto gets him only just this time around as he, I think at the moment in terms of constructors, it looks like it's going to be it's pretty much going to be McLaren versus Ferrari. And possibly the others as well. I thought we did have a Mercedes in the mix, but Mercedes is P1 and a Mercedes is running last with this car. So, Chilwell gets a better run again. They keep switching and switching position. Pretty much the whole race so far. Some very respectable racing between the two of them. And if we do see them in podium interviews, it will be interesting to hear their thoughts onto how they would approach the situation. Because some of these guys may approach the situation very differently. And some of these guys do. Some of these guys do approach it. You never know. As she'll drive again. And I did say the rain was going to come, ladies and gentlemen. And look at that. We see drops of rain. This race is going to get even more exciting now. The order can change. They got to find out when's the best time to pit. Now the ones that Jay Carty has just pitted on the softs, super softs. I wonder if that was meant to be on the supers, because that's going to be quite hard in these wet. I swear I saw rain. Yeah, I do. It's just some parts of the track are raining and some parts of the track are not. So, oh, I can't wait for the rest of this race, I've got to say. Oh, we do have a Williams and Mrs. Sky as well. They're going 3 side by side into turn 1. She'll drive gets it only just, but Mr. Sky's on the flyer. I won't be surprised if he gets fastest lap at some point. You must do it soon if the rain is going to come out even harder. It might do, you know. Skylo's still in P2. Verstappen's closing to the race leader of Warlock now in P1. But let's follow the leading battle. Yes, you can definitely see the rain coming down now. Now, let us know if you were driver racing right now. Would you be pitting now, or would you wait for another lap? To be honest, I would have waited another lap or 2 to do it, but... Oh no! Oh no! What's happened to Beto? Beto's now out of this race. Okay, I didn't see that pop up on my screen as retired. You might have seen it, but I certainly didn't. It might be my eyesight being absolutely idiotic today. Unfortunately, I can't see what happened. No, I think he must have cleared his car, but look at these guys. Niels, Cam K and Rich going through 130R. Cam K made his way past Rich easily enough, but can Cam K make his way past Niels? We just have to find out. With 7 laps to go, and with 7 laps to go, it is time to vote for your driver of the day. Let us know who your driver of the day is by the chat. Because to be honest, you may have different opinions to me. You never know. You may have the same. You just have to wait and see. Now, in the works behind the scenes in ILR, I have been spending quite a lot of time on something completely cool, but I'm not going to reveal what it is. Some of the ILR people who have tested it know already and have been using it, and they've been enjoying it. We're not going to reveal too much, we're not going to give too much away of what is going on, but to be honest, I could have done it without 2 amazing people, so... And it did take quite a while to figure out, but we've done it in the end, and we're really proud of the final result, but I can't wait for you guys to see. I think it will be on Saturday, I believe. But hey ho, as Cam K is going to go approach 130R and try and overtake Rich. Now, both Force Indies are in the points now. Now this is going to play more into the Force Indies' advantage more than McLaren by the looks of things. Force India gets a better line, yes it does. Cam retained 6th. I think I remember I had been told to call him Cam, not Cam K, so apologies if I said the name wrong. You never know. We have a battle for 9th as well for Ritson. Now, Ritson is might be a dark horse if he gets the strategy right and pits before everybody else, but right now he's not in a position to be in at the moment because he's got a few penalties as well. Now, he's one off a few positions off like closer off the points, but he's still in the points at the moment, but he's a little bit too close for comfort right now. Jay Carty's out. What happened to Jay Carty? didn't quite see there. So quite a lot of incidents. So maybe we are seeing yellow warnings for fuel. So a few people are using up too much fuel. Don't forget, there is no refueling during pit stops. So that is why it is what it is right now. So yeah, that is why it is what it is. So we'll just have to see if it pays off. And Ryan is running really low on ERS right now, which doesn't really help. And we got around about 10 minutes to go of this race left then. Let us know your favourite part in the chat as well, but you can get involved on Twitter as well. Now, what is happening with our battle for 7th? Oh my god, I said 7th in a weird way. We've got a yellow flag in sector 1. Oh, that's Y Racer. Just spun it on the other side just as he was starting the S section. Yeah, he has had a very horrible race so far, but hopefully he can make it to the end. And Jamie Carter did say he did get caught up in the S section. I was warned that the S section was very tricky, and boy, I was wrong. No, it wasn't wrong, I mean. So, it is taking its next victim. Oh! He's lost his front wing now. He's struggling a little bit of downforce right now. So that's probably not helpful. So he's going to go into the pits right now. Teammate, 1 position shy of the point. Now, Neil is pitting. Now, he's probably going to be the first person to go in the pits. Now, softs. So maybe the conditions are still okay for a set of these conditions. You never know. And you never know with this situation. It's raining quite hard now, so maybe pitted at the wrong time. I think the top lot are definitely trying to find the right moment to pit. But maybe, you never know, you might got that strategy right. We'll just have to wait and see now. Due to these conditions, Stappen is thriving. Look at him. He's already caught up to Warlock on these last couple of laps. Oh, that was almost a save and a half. These guys choosing not to pit. But it's raining quite hard. It is going to be intermediate condition. You can tell some of the track is getting quite damp at this moment in time. Now, if you just joined us, where have you been? This is ILR4. We are at the final closing stages of this race, and maybe you might be watching this race back. You never know, because I do know some of these guys do watch these races back. We've got Skillio not that far behind as well, so will these guys will be pitting at the same time, or will they gamble and stay on those mediums and softs? I really don't know. I can't call it. There might be some people that might get this wrong, and this could still cost him ever so slightly. You never know. But it might not do. They might be in a better position, but we'll have to wait and see. The rest of the field are having some gaps which are increasing, so unless it changes up there, looks like the battle up there is pretty much going to make sense. So, but anyway, as Skillio is close to Stappen, I think. and they're staying out, but you can tell some of these guys are struggling, so that might have been a mistake, I don't know, but sometimes it's, sometimes there is a method to people's madness. They may decide, oh, it's the best time to pit now, but maybe maybe it's not. You never know. Oh, we got yellow flag. It's set to 1 and set to 2. Okay, set to 1. Who is it? Oh, that was Ritson a little bit there, and oh, that's right, Racer again. That's right, Racer. He pitted, but I still see a bit of his end plate missing. So, yeah, maybe he got a bit of damage again. So, very, very unfortunate. But still, 2 laps to go to change it around. Why are these guys not pitting? Probably, I think it's too late to pit. So, probably some of these guys, they just got to make do as they got, really, because otherwise it could cost them. Only time will tell, you never know. Now, let's look at time penalties quickly before we wrap up and finish the race. So, let's look on Warlock's penalties. Now, Warlock has he's got 1 penalty and a warning. He's got a few warnings, actually. Verstappen's got no penalties, and neither has Skilio, or however you say it. So, if this stays like this, because Warlock is nowhere near the 3-second mark, Verstappen could win this, and that could be a very good result for Verstappen, as he's very known to do very well in qualifying, not very well in the race. But could this be a day that this gets turned around? You have to wait and see. Ritson's in the pits. He thinks going on to a set of inters might do him, but is it too little too late for the McLaren driver? Let's see. He's pitting now. Yeah, he's going for an inters. Oh, he's on for a stock go. I think that's why he pitted, and then he had a set of inters for him. That was a bit unfortunate that the stock go had to happen, but hey ho on that one. Only guy on the inters right now. I think there's no point pitting. I think you just got to manage the conditions no matter what, really. So hey ho about that. So 1.5 laps to go now. Who is going to pay off here? Who is going to make sure? Who's going to make sure that it works? They're both on the final lap now. I don't think Warlock is 3 seconds, but he's found a few attempts in that last sector, so it is going to be close. See if he can get up to that 3 seconds. Oh, we got yellow flag instead of 3. Ooh. Didn't quite see. I think that yellow flag's gone, so I couldn't really see what happened. But, yeah. Oh. Skilio's now got 2nd. Now, that is interesting. There are puddles starting to form now. If this went on for a few laps longer, they would have probably pitted a few laps ago. So, we'll just have to find out how these last couple of... Maybe Verstappen was losing a bit of grip on these wet conditions. Look, he is struggling on those medium tyres. So maybe the wets are not the best condition for him. You never know. But Warlock, because of Verstappen's mistake, he's just going to get the win by the sounds of it, by the skin of his teeth. A little bit too close for comfort, I've got to say, but he's made clear the 3 seconds that he needs. And he's going on to win the Japanese Grand Prix for ILR4. Skilio comes across the line in P2. Verstappen, if he didn't make that mistake in that last lap, he would have won the race. But that was unfortunate. Chill Drive, our championship leader, comes across the line in 4th. He does still retain his lead for his championship rivals. I've only either got 1 point or not scored any points, so that is definitely going to help in the championship with his fight. So well done to Chill Drive. We've got Cam K crossing the line in 6th, so double points for the Force India drivers. And we have got Rich that comes across the line in P7. Niels. Oh my god! He almost did a blizzard in Singapore in ILR1, but luckily he came across the line and he is still quite classified. So that was very, very close, Niels. I think that was a celebration. You can still see him in the wall now, as well as Ryan Racer as well. Ryan is in 9th, and Ritson looks like he's going to take the final point. Probably a mistake to pit when he did, but you never know. Oh! Now the Renault of Niels has got 2 wheels. Very interesting there from the AI. So Ritson gets your final point, and Ritson will come across the line soon into P11. So what a result here today, guys. And well done to Warlock for managing to get up to the 3 seconds that he needs. And he has done it. So very, very well done to our top 3 tonight. Now, it is all the battle pretty much intensifying between Ritson, Roberto, and Chill Drive. But can any of the other guys catch up and spoil the party? Someone did 25 laps on the mediums. That is pretty good going. That is pretty good going. And here we go then. Warlock takes the win with Skilio. Oh, no, I don't want that to happen. Thank you very much. Warlock takes the win with Skilio in P2. Verstappen in P3. Chill Drive in 4th. Mr. Sky in 5th. Cam K in 6th. Rich in 7th. Niels in 8th. Ryan Berry in 9th. And Ritson, your final points finisher, with Robo Jeep and Ryan Racer, your final finishers. And your retirements are this evening: Chopper, Jay Carty, Huberto, Carmes, Nicolo, Coley, and Mr. Stim. So we've had 7 retirements. So my voice is about to go. And I need to rest it. So no podium interviews tonight, because to be honest, I am starting to lose it. So hey ho. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I have been Jess Gamer 95. Well, Jess Gamer 95 is my PSN, of course. Don't forget to join us for the ILR Xbox tiers tomorrow. That is tomorrow at 7:30. ILR1 and ILR2 will be streamed on Twitch, with ILR3 being streamed on YouTube for Xbox. And don't forget ILR1 and ILR2 on PS4 on Sunday evening. So more ILR action in Tezuka coming up as well. So thank you so much for watching. I've been Jess Gamer 95. Have a good evening, everybody. Well, have a good rest of your evening, and have a good weekend if I don't see you before then. And good night.